Hello, I am Raziel, and whether you like it or not, Games Workshop has serious competition now. One of the biggest is Mantic. They have many games divided into their two main universes, Kings of War and Firefight. The usual fantasy and sci-fi we see in everything else. Today I'm going to look at the Kings of War starter set, War in the Holds. War in the Hold comes with the Goblin and Ratkin forces, with a whopping 86 miniatures. These are 40 Goblin Infantry, Goblin Whiz, 3 Trolls, 40 Ratkin Infantry, Ratkin Warlock, and finally a Ratkin Knight Terror. The rulebook is the 144-page Gamer Edition. I've already done a comparison with the Dominion box, so this is a review. The models look really nice. I especially like the Goblin Whiz. He was fun to paint, and he has a Hadouken stance like Ryu from Street Fighter. It is full of character and a fun model. There's a lot of detail here, from the scrolls to the warts on his nose, and looks, like I said, he looks really nice. I really do like him. Now, the other leader is the Ratkin Warlock. Again, he is funny detailed, and the Warlock looks kind of buff. I like this kind of shamanic look towards a Ratkin Warlock. It looks good. That's all I can say. It looks good. The infantry comes with lots of bits, as you would expect. With the goblins you can make rabble, splitters and sharp sticks. The goblins also have more pups, because every unit needs good boys. The head designs are so much fun too, with one goblin head wearing a bucket. The Ratkin can make spear warriors and normal warriors. Finally you have the bigger models, the trolls and the Knight Terror. These are lovely designs, and once again they are full of personality. The thing is I like about these models is when you know they've been made with love, and they actually they look nice, and they have a lot of soul inside, and you see this with every single one of these models. There's a lot of love and soul into each one. Anyway, the models are just so much fun to paint too. That always helps. The models are made from 3 different materials. The leaders are resin, the infantry are PVC, and the larger models are what's known as hard plastic. So super glue will be needed for the hard plastic and resin, and plastic glue for the PVC. I must admit the plastic's pretty good and feels nice. I don't know how to review plastic, alright? It feels nice, it looks nice, it feels pretty tough, it feels strength, it doesn't feel like it's going to break in my hands. And the plastic works really well with the paint. Like I said, I don't know what more to say. That is pretty much it. Same with the hard plastic, it feels good, and the resin feels pretty tough too. I'm not a big fan of resin in general, but this feels pretty good. The rulebook is just that. It contains the rules and nothing else. And it contains the rules for 14 of the factions. Unfortunately, the Ratkin is not counted among them. They do include the rules for the forces in the Getting Started booklet. It's a bit of a pain, and it feels like an oversight more than anything else, but seeing as the rules are free to download, there's no real issue here. It's not like I have to go and buy a book for the rules. It's free. Like I said, it's an oversight. So, what is it like to play? Kings of War is pretty simple in my opinion. Well, I have been playing Warhammer Fantasy Battles for 30 odd years, almost 30 years, and the same with Warhammer 40,000. So, didn't take me long to learn the rules and play games. And the stat lines are pretty intuitive too. You have RA, which is ranged, ME for melee, with the value being shown like 4+. So, you know what the minimum score before modifiers would be to hit or wound. There are 3 phases, movement, ranged and melee. So spells are used in the ranged phase, and the same rules apply. I.e., if you move W distance, you can't use a spell. Kings of War is a great game for fantasy lovers. The models look good, and it is cheaper than Games Workshop. But it is no way a budget alternative. A good quality game with excellent sculpts that is easy to pick up, and at an £80 price tag, with more than 80 models, with the ability to use models to ally with each other as well. So you can basically use all these models in a single army. Well, most of them, because you can take like 25% of So let's say you want to do a goblin army, but you want to test the ratkins out. You can take a ratkin unit, put it in your goblin army, because they're both evil armies, and then you can see how they work, and vice versa. Like if you want to do ratkins and you want to see how the goblins work, you would just take the goblins, like a unit of goblins out, and you put it in your ratkin army as an allied force, and you check it out. So you can use pretty much most of the models in here in a single force. And again, it's an £80 starter set, and it's fantastic. Couple of things: there is no measurement device, and there is no dice. It kind of annoys me when they don't put dice in these things, but those are the only two things I can really groan at. And you know, dice aren't that expensive, and you can get them anyway. But it is an annoyance to me, and I think I should have bought. I need to bring it up. Anyway, it's a great buy, and it is worth every penny. Honestly, I love it. I think it's fantastic. I am definitely enjoying painting the goblins right now. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you take another look at Mantic if you've had a look at it before and you didn't know. And I hope I was as objective as I can be by telling you what I think. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. Do all the fun things that everyone does. Because I think Mantic needs more love. I do. They really deserve some love. And as always, a link to Element Games is down below, and they do sell some Mantic, which is cool. And there is my comics, if you wish to support me in a bit more of a personal way. And there is my t-shirts as well, which I designed myself. New one coming up, I need to put that on. It's actually designed now, just need to put it up now. And of course, Forbidden Planet, if you like comics in general, please do actually give, they do help the channel a lot. As I didn't get this box free from Mantic. This was a box that I bought, so I paid the money for this one, and it was worth every penny of mine. So we have that, and of course there is Patreon. As always, if you wish to support me, please go to one of the other links first before you go to that. I'd rather you get something for yourself and give me money. I'm not going to say no, but it's my preference. I'd rather you get something for yourself. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you all very soon. Next video tomorrow, and bye-bye. I'm going to run this video out to 8 minutes, alright? Just so you know there's going to be something here, so hang up.